We were just talking about it. I'm playing so much Monster Hunter World. Whoo, that game is tasty. I love it.
You know what I love about finding this out as well, those of you who are watching, is that I have been playing nonstop Monster Hunter World too, and I'm looking for co-op partners. So this has been a lucky conversation in that regard, because the thing that I'm most passionate about in games right now is getting caught up for Iceborne and prepared. And man, I have an immense love for that game, as kind of rough around the edges as it can be at times.
Yeah, well, it's interesting. My first foray into the monster hunting genre was Dauntless.
Yeah.
I'd heard a lot about Monster Hunter, but I'd never tried it out for myself. And I had a pal who worked on Dauntless, and I was like, support the buds.
Yeah.
And I checked it out, and it was super enjoyable. Wow, it was great. Like really beautiful aesthetic. One of the classiest character select screens I've ever seen. Yeah. Did you play Dauntless at all?
Oh, dude, I'm a founder.
You aren't?
I am a founder.
Wow.
Yes, Phoenix Labs. God bless you out there.
Amazing.
You're doing God's work. More monster hunting games are needed. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Yeah, no, I'm a founder. I've been playing since forever.
I love the style, and the only thing that got me was like every once in a while you'd go to pick up a rock. Yeah. And then it would go zzz, and like hang on that, and then you'd have to like stand up and take
some of the net code with the actions there.
That one little thing drove me wild. But sort of just life came up, so I stopped monster hunting for a while and was back just playing MOBAs a bunch. Yeah. And then Monster Hunter World just hooked me in. As
someone who's an animator, I love this conversation because I think there are things Monster Hunter has always done, both with their character models and the way it integrates with gameplay, as well as the fact that they tell their stories through visuals and animation rather than just health bars. Yeah. And I think there's something, as someone who's a master of the craft yourself in this regard, there is so much room for games to grow in this way, while also understanding that it increases the complexity of the problem on delivering a game extremely, right? So, but the idea of cutting off a tail or damaging a part that also then shows it visually, or for the monster to then, like in Monster, limp away and have that be an indicator of, oh, they've entered X state, therefore I can trap them now, right? Like, it's profound to think there's so much room for us to visually use language, to use visual language to indicate what a bar or a icon would,
a status. Yeah. I really love the limping away stuff as the tell of, oh, we've almost got him.
Yeah, and the audio too. They'll kind of
like the whining, like whatever. Like there's so much that goes into those fights that is just like you feel it. Like you really feel like I'm hunting you. Yeah. And I'm gonna get you. It's pretty cool thinking about it. But
carving the monster. No, there's a lot about it that you're like, oh, this game was made originally 14 years ago. I get it, but it's like it carries over.
Well, when I was really, I mean, I've been playing it a lot for the last couple months. But when we were brainstorming stuff for Deathwing for Heroes, which is the last character I got to work on for Heroes of the Storm before I left Blizzard. He has like these armor plates that fall off of him. And we were like, oh, what is the best way to figure out these armor plates? And I was like, what if he started limping? And I was like wanting to go full Monster Hunter with those animations. And then people decided it felt lame for your character to be like, don't. You want to feel like the badass. You don't want to feel like the monster that's getting hunted.
Yeah, and if there's anything about that hero design, it's like, that dude is such a selfish prick. You know? It's like his whole hero design is so arrogant. It's like, even if he was hurt, he would never show it, right? That's interesting though. Yeah, man, I have such a heart for Monster Hunter. I'm so psyched we're gonna hunt monsters at some point. But kick me out of your group if I'm not cool enough. I totally understand. We'll see. What weapon are you using mostly though? I'm curious.
I'm about that mobility life, sword and shield, baby. Nice. I hate that it's called the sword and shield.
I know, because it looks so. That's not a shield.
What is this? Medieval times? I'm not using the sword and shield. I'm using like...
It's like a dagger and a buckler or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. And people are like, wow, sword and shield basic. And you're like, whatever. Dude, I'm Mount Master over here.
It's easy to pick up, but man, there's so much nuance to each weapon. The dual blades is similar. I've actually been playing a lot more dual blades recently. Yeah. Obviously high mobility, but easy to pick up. But man, to get good, like you gotta be, it's all about positioning and all that stuff. It's awesome, dude. Yeah. Awesome. I love it. Love the game. Yeah. Okay, let's move off of Monster Hunter. We've rapidly become a Monster Hunter podcast.